1800 hours Pakistan Standard Time. Assalamu alaikum. This is Radio Pakistan. The news read by Aisha Nayab. First, the headlines. The leadership of Pakistan and China on the 70th anniversary of their diplomatic ties today vowed to strengthen their all-weather strategic cooperative partnership to create a brighter and promising future for the people of the two countries. Prime Minister inaugurated state-of-the-art 1100 megawatt Karachi nuclear power plant Unit 2 today. The vaccination process of people aging 30 years and above against COVID-19 will start from tomorrow. Rallies and processions are being held across the country today to mark Palestine Solidarity Day to denounce Israeli systematic and barbaric attacks against innocent Palestinians. Israeli police violating the ceasefire between Hamas and Israel once again attacked Al-Aqsa Mosque compound and fired tear gas shells on Palestinians. Foreign Minister has urged United Nations Secretary General to use his good offices to resolve Jammu and Kashmir dispute in line with the UN Charter and relevant Security Council resolutions. And now the news in detail. Pakistan and China are celebrating 70th anniversary of their diplomatic ties today. Leadership of the two countries in the congratulatory letters exchanged on the occasion have vowed to strengthen their all-weather strategic cooperative partnership. President Xi Jinping in his letter said China and Pakistan are all-weather strategic cooperative partners that stood firmly by each other on issues of core interest and major concerns. In his letter, President Dr. Arif Alvi reaffirmed the commitment to further elevate Pakistan-China friendship to new heights and build closer China-Pakistan community of shared future in the new era. Prime Minister Imran Khan and Chinese Premier Li Qiang also exchanged congratulatory letters to each other on the occasion of 70th anniversary of Pak-China diplomatic relations. They expressed strong commitment to further strengthen their all-weather strategic cooperative partnership to create a brighter and promising future for the people of two countries. In his letter addressed to the Chinese Premier, Imran Khan said both countries are closely coordinating to celebrate this year in a befitting manner, enabling the peoples of two countries to truly understand the depth and breadth and the vitality of this relationship. Chinese Premier in his letter said his country has been consistent to prioritize Pakistan in its foreign policy and is willing to make joint efforts with it to develop the all-weather strategic cooperative partnership to a higher level in the next 70 years. Meanwhile, virtually addressing a ceremony in connection with 70th anniversary of Pakistan-China diplomatic relations in Islamabad today, President Dr. Arif Alvi stressed the need to further promote the all-round and pragmatic cooperation with China to benefit the people of both countries and the region. He said Pak-China relations have withstood the test of international changes and that the all-weather friendship and cooperation between the two countries have been further deepened in the process of jointly fighting the COVID-19 pandemic. Prime Minister Imran Khan inaugurated Karachi Nuclear Power Plant Unit 2 K2 today. He unveiled the plaque in Islamabad at the virtual ceremony simultaneously held in Karachi and Beijing as well. The 1100 megawatt K2 nuclear power plant is a state-of-the-art Generation 3 nuclear power plant equipped with state-of-the-art safety and security arrangements. Addressing the ceremony, the Prime Minister said he is happy to inaugurate K2 nuclear power plant established with the Chinese cooperation on the special occasion of 70th anniversary of Pakistan-China diplomatic ties. The vaccination process of the people aging 30 years and above against COVID-19 will start from tomorrow. In a tweet, Minister for Planning and Development Asad Umar said the decision was taken at the meeting of National Command and Operations Center today. Asad Umar said the messages for those who are being scheduled will go out today. The National Assembly was informed today that Pakistan has started local production of anti-COVID vaccine. Parliamentary Secretary for National Health Services Nosheen Hamid told the House during question hour that the first batch of CanSino vaccine is currently being manufactured at the National Institute of Health. She said the vaccine will be available for administration to the people by the end of this month. This is Radio Pakistan. The nation is observing Palestine Solidarity Day today to denounce Israeli systematic and barbaric attacks against innocent Palestinians. Rallies and demonstrations are being taken out across the country, keeping in view COVID-19 SOPs to convey the message that the entire Pakistani nation stands by their oppressed Palestinian brothers and sisters. A rally led by Speaker National Assembly Asad Kaisar and Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjarani was taken out in Islamabad to express solidarity with the oppressed Palestinians. Speaking on the occasion, Chairman Senate Sadiq Sanjarani said entire Pakistani nation stands by the Palestinian people in this hour of trial. Speaker National Assembly Asad Kaisar said Pakistan has a clear stance regarding Palestine. He said the country's political leadership is on the same page regarding this issue. Minister of State for Information and Broadcasting Farooq Habib says the Muslim Ummah will have to collectively raise its voice against atrocities being committed in Palestine and the Indian illegally occupied Jammu and Kashmir. Addressing a ceremony in connection with Palestine Solidarity Day in Rawalpindi today, he said the country's leadership has effectively pleaded the case of Palestinians at the world forums including the OIC and the UN General Assembly. In Gaza, thousands of Palestinians rallied today after a ceasefire to celebrate victory. They took to the streets of Gaza after the announcement of truce between Israel and Hamas. They were holding Palestinian and Hamas flags passed out streets in the various cities of Gaza Strip. Tens of thousands of worshippers attended congregational prayers at the Al-Aqsa Mosque today. United States, UK, Germany, Japan, Pakistan, Turkey, Egypt and other leaders around the world have welcomed the ceasefire between Israel and Hamas. UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres in a statement said that all sides must observe this ceasefire. He said Israeli and Palestinian leaders have a responsibility beyond the restoration of calm to start a serious dialogue to address the root causes. Speaking at the ministerial meeting presided over by the President of UN General Assembly Volkan Bozkir in New York, Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi has welcomed the ceasefire announcement between Israel and Hamas and urged the need to move forward for permanent resolution of Palestinian issue. He said if the issue keeps simmering, the violence will resurface. Meanwhile, Israeli police violating the ceasefire announced today between Hamas and Israel once again attacked the Al-Aqsa Mosque compound and fired tear gas shells on Palestinians. Fierce clashes are going on at the site between Israel police and Palestinians. Foreign Minister Shah Mahmood Qureshi says Pakistan desires normal relations with India, but New Delhi should also take steps to create an enabling environment for a meaningful engagement. Talking to the UN Secretary General Antonio Guterres in New York, the Foreign Minister urged him to use his good offices to resolve the Kashmir dispute in line with the UN Charter and the relevant Security Council resolutions. Pakistan Aeronautical Complex Kamra has formally handed over 3 GF-17 Thunder aircraft to Nigerian Air Force at a ceremony held at Nigerian Air Force Base Makurdi. Nigeria's Minister for Defense, Major General retired Bashir Magashi, was the guest of honor representing the President at the occasion, whereas Vice Chief of Air Staff, Pakistan Air Force Air Marshal Syed Noman Ali was invited to attend the ceremony as special guest by the Nigerian Air Force. 6 people were martyred and 13 other injured in a bomb blast at Chaman area of Balochistan today. According to police, the injured have been shifted to nearby hospital for treatment. And finally, the weather. Hot and dry weather is likely to prevail in most areas of the country during the next 12 hours. However, rain with wind thunderstorm is expected at isolated places in Upper Punjab, Upper Khyber Pakhtunkhwa, Kashmir and Gilgit-Baltistan. And that is the end of the news. For more news and analysis, log on to our website radio.gov.pk and also watch live video streaming of our bulletin on the link facebook.com/Radio Pakistan News Official.